Meaning and importance of constitutional law. Explained simply. What truly holds a nation together? Not just leaders or soldiers, not just courts or parliaments, but a document, a framework, a rule book for the nation itself. That is constitutional law. Today, we uncover the meaning and importance of constitutional law in a way that is clear, simple, and deeply thought-provoking. But once you understand it, you will realize that constitutional law is not just about lawyers and judges. It's about you and the invisible rules that protect your freedom every single day. What is constitutional law? Constitutional law. Let's begin with the basic. The word constitution comes from the Latin constitution, meaning to establish or set in order. And law is the system of rules that governs society. So constitutional law refers to the body of rules that define the structure, powers, and functions of government and guarantee the right of citizens. It answers fundamental questions like who has the power to govern? How is that power divided? What limits are placed on government authority? And what rights are protected for individuals? Without constitutional law, government could act without restraints, and citizens will have no guaranteed freedoms. The nature of constitutional law. The nature of constitutional law is both rigged and flexible. Foundation in nature. It is the supreme law of the land. Every other law must conform to it. Structural. It creates the framework, legislature, executive, judiciary. Limitative. It places checks on power to prevent dictatorship. Protective. It safeguards basic rights, life, liberty, equality, dignity. Dynamic. Though rooted in tradition, it evolved with amendments and judicial interpretations. Think of constitutional law like the operating system of a nation. Other law are apps, useful but dependent. Without the operating system, the apps crash. Importance of constitutional law. Now, why is constitutional law so important? Let's break it into 5 core reasons. Foundation of government. It defines who holds power and how it's exercised. Without it, governance becomes arbitrary. Guarantee of rights. Constitution enshrined freedoms, speech, religion, equality before law. These are not privileges, they are protected entitlements. Rule of law. No one, not even the president or prime minister, is above the constitutions. It ensures accountability at every level. Stability and order. By lay down rules, constitutional law reduce political chaos. Transfer of power happen peacefully, not violently. Adaptability for change. Constitutions allow amendments. Balance stability with flexibility. They evolve with society, ensuring relevance across generations. In short, constitutional law is not just a rule book, it is the shield of citizens and compass of the state. Constitutional law in action. Real example. But let's make this real. In the United States, the First Amendment protects free speech, allows citizens to criticize the government without fear. In India, constitutional law abolished untouchability, guaranteeing equality for all castes. In South Africa, after apartheid, constitutional law ensured a peaceful transition to democracy. In Europe, Union treats acts like a constitutional framework binding 27 nations together. This example shows that constitutional law is not abstract, It is the difference between oppression and freedom, between chaos and order, between tyrant and democracy. Challenge to constitutional law. But here is the truth: constitutional law is only as strong as the society that upholds it. It faces challenges like authoritarianism, when leaders try to bypass constitutional limits; corruption, weak institutions mean to enforce the law; judicial overreach, courts sometimes taking power mean for elected leaders; globalization and technology. Issues like cybercrime or climate change test constitutional boundary in new ways. The Constitution is not a self-activating shield. It requires vigilance, enforcement and respect. Why should students care? Now you might ask, why should I, as a student, care about constitutional law? Because it shape your world. It decided whether your voice matter in politics, whether you can protest, whether you have right to privacy online. For exam aspirant, UPSC, IAS, law school, understand constitutional law is essential, but bypass exams. It empower you to be an informed citizen. And democracy survive only when citizens understand and defend their rights. Let's recap. Meaning: constitutional law is the supreme framework dividing government and guaranteeing rights. Nature: foundation, structural, protective and dynamic. Importance: it provides order, rights, stability, accountability and adaptability. Example: from free speech to equality, constitutional law shape everyday freedom. Challenge: it must constantly be defended against misuse and neglect. Constitutional law is more than paper, it is the living soul of democracy. It's If you found this guide helpful, don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more political science insights. And in the comment, tell us, which constitutional right do you value the most in your country? Because your answer reflects the very essence of constitutional law. Thank you.